YouTube? It's Stephanie from the East Coast Romper. I am back with a very random video. This is the first time I'm ever actually talking to you guys live, seeing my face, which is really weird, doing a live show review. So bear with me. Many years of going to shows. I love going to shows. I love the vibe. I love the atmosphere. I personally do not know how to play an instrument. So if you want a review that's going to be like technical, you've come to the wrong spot. But if you want to get a video just, you know, for the love of music, a fan, getting like the atmosphere and all that good stuff, then you came to the right place. So, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little insight on that because, yeah, your girl played piano for a little bit, but that was like in my young years. But what I wanted to talk about, which I did make a prior video a few months ago on the band we're going to talk about, which is 12 Stones. If you can see the t-shirt, yes, rocking the t-shirt today. But I did a review. They came out with a new song called Golden Child. Reviewed that. If you guys want to check that out, be my guest. Love the new song. The band's been on a little hiatus. I got to actually interview the band back in the day when they first came out with their debut album. And it's funny because we had a little chat about that the other night at this show, which me and Paul both don't really remember the logistics of the show, but we know that we were there, sort of, kind of. I don't know if he remembers, but I kind of remember, so it is what it is. But let's get down to the fun part. First, I want to thank Shauna. Shauna is their publicist. Shauna is the absolute fucking rock star. I love her. I've been going on a hiatus here and there, and then when I want to pick it back up, she's always there to support me, give me access to stuff. So I really adore her. I love her, and I thank her for the hookup for this show. So 12 Stones went out on the road and is out on the road with Powerman 5000. So when this tour all took place, I knew I was going because the Powerman guys, I think they're the one band that I have not missed a live show for ever. To be honest, if they come to Massachusetts or Rhode Island, usually there. So you knew I wasn't going to miss this one. And the last few years they've been on tour, they've always brought like the nostalgia back. Last year they played the same venue that they came to the other night and brought the guys from El Nino and Head PE. So it's really fun because those are the bands that I actually did the East Coast Romper around. That was like in the heyday. 12 Stones, the same thing. So when I found out this year the tour was coming and these guys were on it, very stoked because, like I said, I haven't seen them for a very long time. And I'm loving the new song, Golden Child. So I was excited to see them. And so we headed up there. It was at Foxborough at Six Strings Bar and Grill. This place is pretty rad. You can get food there. You can get drinks. The bars are like ginormous. The bathrooms are badass. It's fun. They got fucking drums hanging from the ceiling now, so that's fun. But a lot of like country-ish stuff was happening. They do line dancing there and stuff. I think they have a DJ sometimes, but they do bring in live bands. So Powerman played there last year, came back this time, and here we are. So we headed up there Thursday night, so I didn't know how the crowd was going to be. I mean, the venue is huge, so like even if there was a ton of people there, it still seems like you can pack it in. But it's all good because Thursday night the crowd showed up. It was so great. Went in, there was only the 3 bands that are on the tour. So there's a band from New York called, oh God, I don't want to screw this up, Make My Blood Dance. They're out of New York. All I know about them is the singer is Evo. They were fun. They were like, if you think of a New York band, like a New York style band, it's them. Like they got the vibe, they got the swag, they got all that stuff. They opened up, and then 12 Stones, and then Powerman. So 12 Stones came on stage. It's like they didn't miss a beat. Like, I don't know if these guys were like at home in Louisiana, like chilling and still like practicing. But like I said, they did a new song this past year. But they sounded like they haven't missed a beat. They're older. We're all older. But Paul sounds great. The band sounded great. I mean, the 2 highlights for me, like I even messaged Shauna in through the show and was like, dude, he sounds just like he did when he first came out. And she was like, I know, it's so great. So like, kudos to them. You know, back in the day, me and Paul had a little conversation about back in the day and how we were all little wild childs. You know, we were young. And it's great to see it's not only his band, it's all the bands that were in that like time frame. Young, dumb, and full of, you know. But we partied, it was fun, it was, you know, it was a time. But we all grow up. So it's funny, Paul, like through the conversation, all Paul said was like, you know, playing 4 days in a row, now his body's feeling it because he's older, which I totally relate to. Yeah, aches and pains and all that good stuff. But I mean, other than that, they were still fun. I mean, your basic rock and roll band. There's no flash. There's no like look at this happening. Like they come on stage with their t-shirts, their jeans, their guitars, and just fucking crush it. And like I said, Paul's voice is still like top notch. So kudos to them. I want to talk about, because I'm not going to go through the whole like set, go to a show and fucking watch them bang out all their fun songs. But I usually, during reviews, pull out like 2 songs that were like songs that I thought were pretty badass and they did very well. And I have personal like love for them. So Anthem for the Underdog, they did come out and play, which I was so happy about. Played it a little earlier in the set, but I don't know, that's one of those songs that takes me back to like summer days. I don't know why, but did it, killed it. It was great. I am going to, at the end of this video, as you saw in the beginning of the video, put a little collage together of their sets, little snippets of different songs and all that good stuff. The other song that like killed it and they ended the set with was Broken, and Paul got into the crowd, stood up on the fucking bar. I thought it was like Coyote Ugly all over again. Yeah, it was just fun. He like danced around, made a little pit by himself, dancing with people, singing with people for that song. So fan favorite, you know, if you know, you know, you know. And that was fun. The other thing that did happen in the middle of the set, he jumped off stage and we were chilling in the front, and he let a couple of people play his guitar. Well, not play it, but like string it. I think that's what it's called. Like I said, not a musician. But he headed over to where we were standing and I got to like play on his guitar. So does that make me a guitarist now? Probably not. But it was fun. Didn't know what I was doing. Hope I look cool. Nobody got it on film. Thank God. So, yeah, there's that. Great. They did play, which I thought a little longer, which was cool. It wasn't like a 3-song fucking setup and out we go. So that was fun. Talked to the crowd. He was great. After the set, Powerman came on. I'm not going to go into full depth with Powerman, but if you've ever been to a Powerman show, you know energy, you know fun, you know vibes, you know jumping, you know everything. But I've been to their shows so many times that I kind of know the set list by heart. If I did play an instrument, probably could keep up with what they do because I'm so in tune with their set list. But it was fun. They always bring it. Fucking Spider, dope as usual. His little hometown brain fart, hometown little stint over there. He's always fun, you know, calls us massholes. He's a masshole. It's all good. After the set, everybody was hanging out. Got to talk to Paul, like I said. Got my t-shirt, of course, had to support. They have a ton. They have tank tops for girls too, so like that's kind of dope. I didn't get a tank top because I wish, and this was like a brand new t-shirt they just got, but we did chat about getting this in a tank top. So hopefully, as they tour more, they'll have them. But I think they had 1, 2, 4 shirts, a tank top. They had signed posters, drum heads. They had all kinds of cool stuff, stickers. I think they had koozies. I'm not even sure, but keychains I think they had. So they had everything. The band before them, Make My Blood Dance. No, yeah, that's the name of them. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. But they had a ton of cool merch too. They had underwear. They had all kinds of stuff, and of course, Powerman had their bright ass t-shirts, their fun little scenarios on them, and drum heads and all that good stuff. So the tour package, pretty decent. I mean, can't complain. I thought when I first saw the tour come out that Edema was on the package too, but Edema's only playing a few shows. So that would have been super fun because the Edema boys I've known forever, but maybe next time. But like I said, this is all about 12 Stones. New music from them coming soon. You guys have to go check out Golden Child. And then, like, if you're kind of like 12 Stones, what? Paul, if I need to bring it up, Evanescence, Bring Me Life. He was on that. He sang it when they first came out. You know, he's the dude. So, Bring Me to Life. Bring Me Life. Bring Me to Life. Why am I brain farting so bad? But you know it. You know the big hit. He was on it. He was the singer. If you guys don't know, check him out. If you like rock, it's fun. But I am going to put all the funness in this video and go check them out on tour. I'll put the tour dates and all that fun stuff. But if you want your basic rock, a man that can actually fucking sing, go check out 12 Stones. You will not be sorry. I'll see you in the next one.